Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, and Netflix have just dropped The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Season 1. The puppet show pulls at your heartstrings throughout, and the outstanding season leaves an ending that has a lot to unpack from it. Throughout this video I'll be discussing everything that you need to know about the show, as well as what could happen down the line. There will be heavy spoilers here, so if you haven't seen The Dark Crystal yet and don't want to know what happens, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. With that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. Now let's get into my breakdown of The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. After the Crystal of Truth becomes corrupted, it spreads throughout the land of Thra, infecting creatures and inhabitants of the world. We follow the Gelflings, predominantly Rian and Deet, as they fight to take down the Skeksis and their leader, the Emperor. In the finale of the show, we finally get a showdown between the Vulture-like creatures and the Gelflings, who have been united throughout the first season in order to save the land. It's pretty much all-out war, and when the general of the Skeksis is betrayed and murdered by the duplicitous Chamberlain and the Collector is killed by Deet, it looks like the Gelflings might actually have a chance. However, the showdown isn't a simple one, and when the Hunter comes back and manages to destroy the dual glaive and murders Thra, it looks like the day could be lost when he sets his sights on Rian. In the last second though, Archer sacrifices himself and Hunter dies with them as their two life forces are tied together. It's an awesome moment that perfectly encapsulates just how well the show manages to make you attached to these puppets, and for those who've seen my spoiler-free review of the season, in that I pretty much covered just how well that the creative team managed to merge the computer-generated images in with the live-action ones seamlessly. It makes the final battle outstanding, and after the Hunter's death, it's left to the Emperor to kill the rest of the Resistance. The villain goes head to head with them, but Deet is able to force the Emperor's forces into a retreat. However, this is at the cost of using Sanctuary Tree magic, which, as we see in the finale when Rian discovers her, has caused her to become more infected by the Darkening. It's a really bittersweet finale that perfectly sets up another season and lets viewers know that though they won the battle, the war isn't over just yet. Those who recall episode 8 titled Prophets Don't Know Everything will remember that Deet saw a vision of herself sat on the throne covered in darkness whilst Rian was trying to use the Crystal of Truth to perhaps save her, indicating that down the line we might get some revelation to this with the character being freed, though this isn't set in stone in the wood. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one. In the finale, we did see that Bria found the lost shard of the Crystal of Truth, and this pretty much confirms that the visions in episode 8 will probably be the way that things pan out. After the title pops up, we sort of get a post-credit title scene, if you will, which shows that the Skeksis aren't down and out just yet either, and that the scientist has created a new hybrid creature known as the Gartham, which is a cross between the Grunak and Aratham. The giant spider-like crab creature could pretty much change the course of the war, and if the Gelflings thought that they had it bad already, then an entire army of these guys could quickly cause trouble for them. It sets up season 2 perfectly, and again cements that the victory may be short-lived if this is what the war is going to look like going forward. Fans of the original movie will know that the Gartham make a huge appearance in that, and it looks like the show is slowly starting to tie together with the film. In the movie, the Skeksis pretty much wipe out the majority of the Gelfling, and going off that, it looks like the villains may be the winners come the end of season 2, especially with their new weapons. The Gelfling have no idea what's in store for them, and I really think that come next time we will pretty much see them being wiped out left, right and centre, with a lot of our favourite characters dying before making it to the time that the film takes place. Either way, it definitely seems to be tying things together nicely, and it will be interesting to see if they do line up with the film or if they go off in their own direction. As for the Emperor, if you don't want any spoilers about the Dark Crystal's film or the characters themselves, then turn off in 3, 2, 1. Are you still here? Good. He dies during the movie, so it seems like he will be sticking around for the foreseeable future too. Overall, there's a lot to look forward to, and I definitely recommend that you go and check out the film if you're desperate to learn the fates of the characters going forward. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Dark Crystal, as well as what you hope to see in season 2. Are you going to go check the movie out now, or do you want to stick with the show until it's time? Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it and make sure you check out my spoiler-free review of The Dark Crystal, which will be linked at the end. If you want to come talk to me about movies, TV shows, games and comic books, then you can follow me on Twitter at DefinitionYT. It's the best way to get in touch with me and it's the perfect place to suggest new videos and content, so hopefully I see you over there after this. Also, just want to let you know that we're giving away a free copy of John Wick 3 on Blu-ray, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is to like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on the Dark Crystal in the comment section below. The winner will be chosen at random on September the 10th, and the Blu-ray will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. This is a channel for people who are never missing television, so if that's the kind of thing you like, you need to subscribe to Definition. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.